quite a full investigation, but using my veterinary skills, I did a somewhat autopsy.
VectorForce.com.
Bing bong ding dong. Hello, this is your lovely headmaster Banakuma, letting you know that the investigation is over. Hello, Rose8767 here, bringing you another episode of Danganronpa Sims in The Sims 4.
Again for what may be a bitter end. Everything comes down to this. No more games, I need the truth. Please, no more lying from you. I know it's what you like to do. Well, I say throw it all away. They'll never find me out or how I came to be. Some things I think are better left unseen. Is this the truth or is it just me?
And with that announcement, that means that it's time to head down to the trial grounds, where we will be trying to figure out... Oops. There's a bit of lag, and I didn't even notice. Alright, well anyway, as I was saying, with that bell, it's time to head down to the trial grounds to figure out who the Blackened is in this one. So we're going to go ahead and have everybody go down here. And we're going to have... everybody go down here together. I think everybody was in the group, right? Right? Yeah, I think so. Oh, well, your needs just like... I thought I fixed those. Alright, I'm going to have everybody go down here together. Alright, we're going to have them get to their post. So you can go ahead and give speech. Just to get them over here. Give speech. Oh, that's new. Okay, give that speech. Give speech. Give speech. Give speech. And give speech. Alright, just to get them at the spots. Alright. Now... Oh wait, we're still waiting on Rima. Alright. Well, now that they're at the spots, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. Now that they're at the spots, let us go ahead and start the trial. Alrighty then. Welcome to our third trial. The case in which is on is in with the case of which is the murder of Erin Castle, one of which you are guilty of. I hope you can figure it out. Let the trial begin. First things first, there are a few rules, as you may know. If you were to freeze the black end, and if you were to figure it out, then the black end will be executed. If you fail to figure it out, then all of you will be executed and the black end goes free. Best of luck. Oops. All right, let us start. So, anybody got any ideas of why someone would want to kill Erin? I mean, he was no prince, but he didn't really deserve it. He was an alright guy, but he was a player, so... I, for one, am so sorry to see him go, but at the same time, I'm glad he won't torment me anymore. Right, because that's totally what happened. You got something to say? No. Well, I didn't hate the guy, but he kind of was a know-it-all and a player and way too much of a flirt. But we need to establish what motive somebody has, because honestly, it doesn't sound like many people have motive. I think somebody here must have a motive. I agree with you. You do? I think the motive is purely in the favor of Queen. She definitely would have a reason to want him gone. Why is that? Yeah, why is that? Well, you show your face. Okay. No, please, talk. Queen may have, molested, Erin recently. You shut your face! It was consensual! No, it really wasn't. Lilah punched you in the guts for, what you did. I see. That's interesting. Helps me with one of my theories. Theories? You have a theory? Well, tell us, Rima. Well, one of my theories is a little interesting to explain, but I would like to hear what other possibilities we have before we do that. Well, Lilah might have a reason to kill. I don't know about motive, but Lilah may have the opportunity and means to kill Erin. She was on the same floor with him, not just only a room away. Yes, exactly. She was in the exercise room, like she always is. But why would she need to? She has no motive. Hold on. Before we start pointing fingers, can we please establish what the murder weapon even was? We never did that. I know it was blunt force trauma, but I never found a murder weapon in my investigation. Nor did I. He was holding on to that what was it, watering can? Maybe that was the murder weapon? No, I don't think so. There was no blood on it. Only splatter, but not from the head wound directly. Could it have been a weapon of opportunity? It had to have been the watering can. Why else would he be holding on to it so tightly? I don't think it was the watering can. There had to have been something else in the room. What about that bat? I noticed that when I was combing over the room again. The bat had a red spot on it, didn't it? Yes, it did. I think I matched. I didn't get quite a full investigation, but using my veterinary skills, I did a somewhat autopsy and I matched the bat shape to the skull imprints, as well as basically the finding bits of wood in the wound itself. So there we have it. It was the bat. Why would you use a bat if there was a watering can that he clearly was touching, had such a tight grip on, as if he was trying to stop it from hitting him? That is a good point. Maybe the bat was an opportunity weapon. Maybe it was originally going to be the watering can, but with him grabbing onto it, they needed something else quick. That science room is full of clutter. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody just grabbed a bat off the floor and swung it at him. Okay, so it's definitely the bat then. But why? And who? I definitely think it was Lilah. She was on the same floor as him, definitely had the opportunity, and I definitely found blood in the shower that she uses so frequently when she finishes exercising. I did find blood in the shower too, but I didn't think that necessarily made Lilah guilty. Thank you. I appreciate that. Still, Lilah had plenty of means, and from the sound of it, motive, at least a little bit. What? Explain. Well, she was the only one. She and Mathew were the only other ones that knew that apparently that Erin had been molested. Now, don't put me out to be a bad guy at this, but what if that was the idea? Murdering Erin so it would look like that Queen had done it, so that to cover her trail, and then nobody would suspect her. Are you serious right now? No, he has a really good argument. He does, actually. Then it's decided. Should we all start voting? Not quite yet. No, there's more to this story. First off, yes, while Lilah did have the opportunity, I don't think she did it. Well, thank you. I'm glad someone thinks so. Why do you think that, Rima? I found some other clues on the same floor. In the art room, I found this piece of cloth. It's pink, and it's made of Italian silk. Oh, that's from what? My scarf? I used it it was an old scarf I don't use anymore. I used it as a rag for my paintbrush. I didn't know you painted. I only just started painting. So you used an old rag when you were painting? That seems convenient, but that also puts you on the floor. It was a complete different day, though. And you didn't take the rag with you? I was going to come back later. Okay, so that still puts the possibility that you could have been on the floor. What else? Is there any other clues that says that she could have been there? I didn't find anything else. But she was acting very suspicious during the actual body discovery. Almost as if she was excited to see him go. That she was acting very weird. Yeah, Queen, can you explain that? The guy beat me up, harassed me, and constantly other things daily because I was attracted to him. I was a little happy that I didn't have to deal with that anymore. Okay, I'll bite that. I don't. but not for the same reasons you might think. Queen, is it possible Erin ever physically attacked you? Oh, I saw him physically attack her once. He literally tried to beat her up in the kitchen, and she won the fight. That's news to me. That actually happened? Really? Yeah, I'm stronger than I look, and he tried to literally attack me, so I defended myself. Has he ever done that again since? I have a feeling he did. I have a feeling that watering can wasn't the intended weapon, at least not for the killer. What are you saying? Rima, do you think Erin tried to kill his attacker? Wait, you think Erin might have actually been intending to kill the person who killed him? Wait, seriously? Yeah, I think so. It makes sense. It actually makes much more sense than them trying to figure out why someone would want to kill him. I think Erin actually wanted to kill his attacker, and they overpowered him and killed him. So that would change the suspect pool quite a bit. That would, yes. In fact, that changes the suspects to our Anabella and Queen. Yeah. Quite a big difference. What? I mean, I guess, but I didn't need, why would I kill him after he attacked me? Why wouldn't I just go and call for help? First of all, why the heck would I kill him? I mean, we had a bad breakup and he cheated on me with Anita, but that's no reason to kill him this late in this at this point. It's already said and done. Anita's gone. Yeah, and conveniently now so is Erin. All your troubles seem to be quite behind you. That's a very good point. Yeah. Anabella, you're looking a little more guilty now. I agree. Before we jump to conclusions, can we investigate Queenie a bit more? What? We clearly established that it's Arabella. Anabella. As much as I would love for it to be Anabella, I don't think it's her either. You don't? Rima, do you have more evidence that you haven't told us about yet? I bet you saved the best for last. Is this about to be an instant close case? I really did save the best for last, and I wanted to establish the means, the why, and the story, and the reversed killing of what basically the attacker becoming the attacked. Before I brought this out, I found these clothes discarded in the headmaster's office. Those are Queenie's previous clothes. I noticed she changed her clothes recently, but I just thought she put them back in her wardrobe. So Queen basically changed out of her clothes after she committed the murder and put something else on? Wait. The clothes there is pink, and there's a significant rip in the shirt, in the camisole on the back. I didn't even notice that. I do happen to be very good at fashion, so I can tell when stuff like that happens. Interesting. They're also definitely not supposed to be dyed like that. They're covered in blood. Damn, you have a good eye. What? This is ridiculous. I mean, it seems to nail the head, that be the last nail in the coffin for you. It is indeed blood. And with the blood in the shower and the blood on the clothes, and considering the murder weapon caused such contusions to have blood spurting, I'm pretty sure at this point we can say without a shadow of a doubt it is Queenie who committed the murder. And this is how. At the time of which the murder took place, I discovered that Fatima and Mathew were having an idle chat right outside of the girls' dormitories. Also at the time of the murders, myself and Lucas were watching a movie in the classroom, an old one. At the time of the murders, Anabella had been in the library and was reading a mixology book. She was alone, though, and she is the only one who can corroborate her story. But since I found no evidence at the scene of the crime that indicates she had done it, then I think that rules her out of all suspicion. The only one who could have heard anything was Lilah, as she was just the room next door, and she claims she heard shouting at the beginning of her workout, but it quieted down until she heard Queenie scream at the top of her lungs, saying she had discovered Erin's body dead. The real mystery was really that Queenie was indeed with Erin. She was trying to flirt with him as usual, and he was denying her. However, this time was different, and while I do not think Queenie intended to kill him, she did. But not for the reason you think. As I said, he denied her flirts, but this time was different. For you see, this time, Erin grabbed something from under the desk, a watering can, proceeded to insult Queenie, and jeer her, and even declare her his enemy. But that wasn't all. He wanted to make sure Queenie could never bother him again. And he was going to do it. He had lunged at her with watering can in hand and proceeded to attack her. He attempted to bash her head in, knock her out, even crack her skull open, but Queenie was too strong for him. She was able to successfully fight him off. And when he lunged at her again, Queenie grabbed a nearby bat and swung at him as hard as she could to fight him off of her. Queenie waited for Lilah to make her usual run for her refreshing protein shake, and she ran quickly and after seeing that, she ran to the workout room's shower to wash off the blood. It was then that Queenie quickly made her way to the shower to wash off all the blood, so that she could hide that her crime had occurred. And off in the shower that Lilah would use later, she incriminated Lilah as being the guilty party. After this, Queenie quickly made her way to the office, where she would discard of her outfit. Being the fashionista she was, Queenie had plenty of outfits on hand, so just discarding of the clothes where she thought nobody would find them was good enough for her. Queenie then made her way back to the room, where she began to scream and shout, letting everybody know that something was wrong. Unfortunately, we wouldn't figure out till later that this was all Queenie's fault. As I said, Erin caused this, but Queenie did commit murder. And now that we have the why, the how, and the explanation, I can prove that it was you, Queen Fabine, who murdered Erin Castle. Congratulations! You did it once again, Brima. You solved the murder. And it was indeed Queen Fabine although it was an unfortunate incident for her, because she became the blackened by defending herself. But yes, unfortunately that means you are guilty. And that means that you face execution. So, if everybody's ready, I will start the perfect execution fit for the ultimate drag queen. And with that, the walls opened up, and a black door of doom was emerged. It led to what appeared to be a photo studio, where the Miss Drag Queen would have her very last photo shoot. And Queen made her way through the door, which locked behind her, through a sliding door.
When Jason was at the table, I kept on seeing him look at me while he's with that other girl. Do you think he was just doing that to make me jealous? Because he was totally texting me all night last night, and I don't know if it's a booty call or not. So, what do you think? Did you think that girl was pretty? But first, let me take a selfie.
Wow, what an end! That is one way to go out fabulously. So that's it. That's the end of the ultimate drag queen. She has just died by... That's quite a death. And she exploded in sparkle too, so there you go. But I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here, guys. I love you all, my beautiful lovelies. Be sure to like and subscribe for more, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!